What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Roshan. Hey man, I'm back with another video for y'all. As y'all can see, man, we doing something completely different in this video. But hey, I promised y'all I was coming up with a series. This is the first episode of the series. I got everything figured out. So if y'all enjoy the series, let me know down in the comment section, man. But hey, this is the first episode of Friday Night Fright. We finally here. I finally decided, what is it, the second week of October? What better time? I tried to get this shit out the first week of October, but you know what I'm saying? We here now, all right? Let's not worry about that. We here now. First episode of Friday Night Fright, man. Hey, do me a favor, like up the video. Like I said, if y'all enjoy this series or y'all enjoy this video, I'm gonna make other vids of this series. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go strong with it. And like I said, what better time, man? It's October. You know what I'm saying? Halloween, perfect timing. So hey, like I said, like up the video, sub to the channel, man, if y'all enjoy the content. And hey, get real comfy, you know what I'm saying? Get real comfy, because we gonna be here for a little minute. Hey man, you know we have to set the mood a little bit. Turn the lights down, put your headphones up on full blast, get your mood right for the video. So this first video is called Carnival Horror Stories. This video is from the people over there at Horror Shorts Party. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to go watch this for yourself, this is the channel Horror Shorts Party. Go sub up. Good videos over there. But hey, let's get into the video, man. They already giving us a, what is it, a warning? They giving us a warning already. So if y'all start tweaking out, you know what I'm saying, y'all was warned.
The next story has got to be one of the most chilling stories ever told on the channel. Here you can see what looks like a couple of innocent looking females riding a carnival ride.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that in the background. I'm over here looking like,
here's a dramatized version of the occurrence, as well as more context during and at the end of the story. I've always been a huge fan of carnivals, and I would attend them every summer. The majority of rides, such as the roller coasters, were an obvious choice for thrill seekers such as myself. And one of my all-time favorites is the classic steel roller coaster with its steep drops, sharp turns, and of course its exhilarating loops. As I fell in line, I could hardly breathe from the congestion, but convinced myself that it was worth the wait.
Hey, I ain't gonna pause too much, right? But I got people that, you know what I'm saying, they watch the videos, they know who I'm talking about. They don't get on roller coasters or nothing, but y'all, you know what I'm saying, let me know in the comment section, y'all get on roller coasters or y'all don't really fuck with it.
I was always wary for my safety because of movies like Final Destination. But more
that's why I don't watch them shits. I never watch Final Destination for that reason.
The majority of rides, such as the roller coasters, were an obvious choice for thrill seekers such as myself. I made sure to always keep those thoughts in the back of my mind, considering I didn't want to tarnish the experience. As I gradually moved along the lineup, I had this nagging feeling that someone was gazing at me from amongst the crowd. Looking across a sea of people, it was difficult to pinpoint where that strange aura emanated from. And this feeling of being watched was really creeping me out. But as I got on the coaster, I felt a tingling sensation down my spine. I turned my head and saw a deranged woman with a bloody gash on the side of her face.
Oh, this is supposed to be him. Oh, shit.
What? Is everything okay?
Get off the ride now!
And why would I do that?
She began repeating herself while slamming her forehead against the ride's handlebars.
No.
And then, I got startled by the sight of an obese old man. His shirt didn't fit right, and he lifted it up.
Hold on. Bro, they making a man narrate this, and it's a girl character, right? Bro, what the hell?
Exposing a hairy belly soaking in sweat. As I gazed my eyes back towards the woman, there was no sign of her. I shook my head and tried to get it out of my mind, convincing myself it was nothing but mere imagination. Approaching me little by little, I averted my gaze, hoping the man would skip the vacant seat next to me. However, my worst fear was realized when he forced himself to
sat right by you.
Annoyed by the simple fact he was too big, he yelled at one of the staff saying,
Hey, you! Why are you just standing there? Help me fit into this thing!
The staff reluctantly replied, I'm sorry, sir, the vehicle has a maximum limit, but if I may...
What the hell are you trying to say?
The old man interrupted.
Bro, look at this man. Bro, take a look at this man. What? Come on now. This nigga got his son's shirt on, sweating in every area imaginable. I thought he was.
His eyes glaring.
I thought he was tripping when he seen him. This was like an imaginary person.
Persuading Mr. Piggy to get off the platform, but to no avail. And so, with all their might, they squeezed his body, hitting me to the side. As the coaster was getting ready to launch, I felt the old man's greasy body pressing against my arm. I don't know what condition he had, but he appeared to have pus-filled bumps underneath his skin, which caused my stomach to churn even before the coaster was launched.
Why he's smiling like that?
Upon eavesdropping, I heard some operators talking about a slight technical glitch, raising a couple eyebrows and pulses from the riders. However, that wasn't the only thing that bothered me though. Since it was going to take longer for the coaster to start, it meant that I was stuck here next to a guy who was anything but attractive. Then, he whispered in a seductive but revolting way.
Bro, is this a
Hey
girl?
there, cutie. Don't worry. At least we'll get to spend more time together.
What? Look, we don't even
Hey,
know each
that
other,
is a
okay? So stop talking to me.
I replied.
Oh, it's my lucky day. I never thought I'd sit next to a girl who tickles my funny bone. You're so hot. You must like a lot of things.
I ignored him after that. Then, when the operators had given us the thumbs up, the coaster finally moved, slowly climbing up the slope.
He gonna
With
break
the
that
introduction of the
motherfucker.
ride gradually taking place, there wasn't much to distract me nor the creepy old man who was adamant. He thought I was playing hard to get, and so he pursued me intending to get my number, social media accounts, home address, and all other personal stuff, which made me more uncomfortable than I already was.
Hey, babe, look how high we are. Unbelievable. This ride is still going up. Can you take a wild guess what else is going up?
He said, drooling on his belly.
Oh,
The stench
hell
of his breath
no.
was so unbearable that getting to the highest peak felt like forever.
This is the only time I'm gonna say this, so make sure you get it through your thick skull. Stop talking to me.
Hey, y'all giving that man y'all number if he's sitting by y'all. What's up, girl? What's up, baby? Y'all giving that man y'all number.
Whatever you say, pumpkin.
He replied with a wink. Then, as we finally reached the summit, convinced he'd already thrown the towel,
What the
man licked my
fuck?
face out of the blue. My skin then felt covered in nasty
Oh,
hair.
no.
I desperately wanted to get off the cart, but we were so
No.
high up that I couldn't take my hands off the handle. Besides, at any moment, the coaster would resume and release the entire vehicle, allowing gravity to take its course as we raced through the tracks. In a nutshell, I simply had no choice. People from the other carts were now glancing at us like we were a couple in the middle
Bro,
of a
what
lover's
the
quarrel.
hell is
Then,
going on?
Seconds later, I took a sidelong glance and noticed the old man was annoyed by all the unwanted attention. And with a surprisingly swift move of his arm, he placed
Look at
it
his
around
hair,
my
bro.
shoulders and yelled.
Piss off, all right? Mind your own business. I know my girlfriend's chickening out, but that's why I'm here. All she needs is me.
I looked him in the eyes and said,
Cut it out, will ya? When
This
was the
nigga
last
a
time
psycho.
you looked at yourself in the mirror? Who would want to have a sweaty, stinky wild boar for a boyfriend? Oh yeah, no one.
all the others chuckled, eyeing the creepy old man with prejudice. I was afraid I might have struck a wrong chord, but it was too late to worry about that now. Besides, this would all
Just
be
run away. I
illusion.
know he ain't catching you.
As the ride was released, allowing momentum and acceleration to guide our thrilling experience, the creep beside me started trying to unbuckle my seatbelt.
Oh, what?
Amidst the air resistance, I yelled.
Are you nuts? What the hell do you think you're doing?
His eyes never left my seatbelt.
What
Then,
the
as his gaze returned to me, he smiled a sinister grin and said,
This is gonna be a wild ride, baby.
Stop it! Get your hands off of me!
No, what are
He
you
continued to yank
doing?
the seatbelt until it finally
She
came
just sitting
off.
there.
And the next thing I knew, my body was swinging around like a twig.
Nah.
I held on for dear life, certain I would end up in a hospital bed, dead, or barely breathing. But by some odd miracle, I managed to survive this ordeal. The ride came to a stop, and that's when the other riders started engaging in a fight with whom they still thought was my boyfriend. Then, moments later, the attendants came to my aid. I wanted so badly to run after that creep. However, he found a way to escape.
He got away?
And
That-
even after
what?
consulting with the security team, it was impossible to
ass
hold him
nigga.
accountable since it was like searching for a needle in a haystack. But after reflecting on the incident, I truly believe that he was the very same man who took the life of that young girl in the carnival years back. But what still gets me to this day was the warning our spirit tried to give me.
Bro, number one is like, you gotta ride with somebody you know, right? That's like off top. Who don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sit with no stranger. I ain't trying to sit with nobody I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You have to sit with somebody you know. That's number one. Now, this next video is from Horror Shorts Party as well. Like I said, if y'all want to go watch these videos for yourself, I'm going to link it down in the description below. Hey, Horror Shorts Party, you know what I'm saying? Don't copyright strike your boy. I'm only showing love, you know what I'm saying? Do not copyright strike me, please. But hey, this is true gym horror stories. We're finna watch one. Let's get into it. I can't really see that shit. Hey, it say these is true too, so you know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind.
The next story was inspired by a viral clip of a man at a gym who experiences something quote-unquote paranormal. Here you can see a medicine ball mysteriously rolling towards him. But what happens next is something quite disturbing when you see it unfold. Here's a dramatized version of the alleged occurrence. I've never been one to believe in the supernatural. However, I've learned that the supernatural doesn't care if you believe in them or not. If they've got a problem with you, you've got a problem. There's always been stories about the old gym I used to frequent. Years and years ago, the same building was originally a dance studio helmed by the most cruel and unforgiving man in all of Colombian dance history. As a dance instructor, he was an undeniable genius.
Oh, what?
The performers he
What are
produced
these
were
people?
beyond flawless, but those world-class results came at a hefty price. As a man, as a human being, the old instructor was an abusive, vindictive, vile monster that never should have been trusted around little girls. My mother relayed many
Girls,
of the
they all
stories
look
to me,
old as hell.
always with a 1,000-yard stare. Apparently, the old instructor would starve his students if they were too heavy, and would lash at them if they couldn't get something right. Worse still, if they talked back to him, the story said he would chain them up in a dark room and leave them.
Bro, what kind of dance classes y'all attending? Y'all supposed to be grown-ass people. What is this? What are we watching right now?
Sometimes even days. But the worst thing of all is what he would do to the girls he liked. But I'm sure you can get the picture on that. The old instructor's reign of terror over those poor dancers came to an end when one of them dropped dead in the middle of a session.
Bro, don't they
Legend
look
has it
hella
that the girl who
old?
died
Like,
was the
none of
most
these people look
unfortunate of
young to
all.
me.
Not only did she bear all of his abuses, but she also knew all of his darkest secrets. Some say it wasn't a coincidence that she died, that the old instructor poisoned her because he did something to her so despicable that he couldn't chance anyone finding out about it. Coincidence or not, his dance practice was shut down for good shortly after that. The building he had used laid vacant for quite a few years before anybody would use it for anything. It eventually became the gym it is today, but not before that old devil of a man faced his retribution. Slowly, over the years following his forced retirement, he went crazy. He became more and more tormented by the sins of his past until one evening, he hung himself from the rafters of his own former studio. Ever since the building became a gym and I started working out there, my mom warned me not to go. People say that it's haunted, that it's been cursed by the tragedy of what took place there. But of course I didn't listen. I went there often, and not only were there other people who felt the same as me, but none of us had ever seen or heard anything strange in the building. It's hard to get spooked when there's other people around.
You know, I think this gym might be haunted. Either I'm getting stronger or something supernatural is helping me lift these weights.
Really now? Dude, do you need a spotter? You know you shouldn't lift without a spotter.
What do you mean without a spotter? I got a spotter looking over my shoulder everywhere I go in here.
Oh yeah? Like who?
Dude, just spot me. You're asking too many questions.
There used to be 5 or 6 acquaintances of mine who would frequent the gym. I'd run into at least one of them every
Ain't
single
no
time I
windows in
went,
that
and
gym?
often there would be a few of us there at one time. But I suddenly stopped seeing all of them. It wasn't like they had all slowly gotten demotivated or decided to try another gym. They just vanished. One day they were there, and the next they were nowhere to be seen. The last day I was there, I was the only one. There might have been the odd stranger passing through here and there, but for the most part I was alone. I didn't think this would mean anything except that I wouldn't have anyone to talk to. So I set my stuff down in my usual place and started stretching. I was standing before the mirror wall where the dumbbells were stored. To my knowledge, that's the same mirror that was in the dance studio. And I couldn't help but think about all the terrible things that must have happened in that mirror. I stared into my reflection absentmindedly, and that's when I heard a loud bang behind me.
Shit.
A chill ran down my spine. I had to stop stretching for a moment and refocus myself. I looked
What
around
is that?
and found myself
What
still
is that
alone,
dance?
but nothing was moving like I thought it was. I stepped away from the mirror and returned to my bag, meaning to check my phone for a text that would take my mind off the situation. But somehow, it wasn't in the place I'd left it. I started digging through all the pockets in my bag looking for it when I heard it ding behind me. I turned around and it was perched on the edge of the rack that all the medicine balls were stored on. How the hell did you get over there? I quickly snatched it before a gust of wind could knock it over and
He
went
talking
back
to his
my
phone
bag
like
to
it's a
make sure it
dog or
wouldn't be in
something.
its place this time. That's when I heard something behind me again. A thud that I fell to my feet. When I looked back to the rack, a medicine ball had fallen off and started rolling along the floor towards me.
Who's there?
You'll never leave. Never!
I snapped myself out of my trance and grabbed all my things. I was stunned. I thought I had gone crazy. The mirror, the noises, the phone, and now this? It was all too much for me to ignore. I snapped myself out of my trance and grabbed all my things, heading for the exit as quickly as I could. I just wanted to get out of there before any other ghost-related thing could happen, but I was too late. I was halfway to the door when I felt something push me. I slipped across the slick floor and fell on my back. I was still sliding with my momentum when something grabbed a hold of my leg and started dragging me all over the place.
Help! Help! Somebody help me!
I'm not
I
laughing,
screamed
right?
for help, but there was
I'm
nobody
not laughing,
around.
but
I could feel
this is supposed
my
to be
body literally
true.
levitate off the ground as I did everything in my
I wanna see
power
the
to
real
yank my leg
video.
free. I dropped my stuff on the floor when I fell and left without it. I scrambled to my feet.
Why the
and ran
screen
hell
shaking
out
like
there.
this?
Every time I tell this story, the public usually gives me the cold shoulder because it simply sounds too good to be true. But unfortunately for them, the gym camera footage says otherwise.
Yeah, see, I want to see the real vid. Is he really trying to leave? Oh, what the hell? Is he running out? That looked like a creepy ass gym though, right? Hey, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That looked like a creepy ass gym. Hey, that gym do look creepy as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, man, we gonna end it right there. Shout out to Horror Shorts Party. You know what I'm saying? Crazy videos, interesting ass videos. Y'all wanna go check them out? Link in the description, man. Hey, first episode of Friday Night Fright. This was cool. You know what I'm saying? This was fun. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Just more on the way, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. This is the first test, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see how this goes. The month of October, we're gonna have scary games on the channel too, for sure. If y'all got recommendations, you know what I'm saying, let me know in any videos y'all want to comment on. Let me know what I should play. And yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. More on the way. As always, it's your boy Roshan. I appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Tough.